So we're back with a brand new game from OP Games and Sidekick Games. This is a game called Aqua, and it just released. It is playable by people ages 8 and up, 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes to 45 to suggest, and it is all about growing coral, creating habitats, and claiming fish. You want to get those fish because those fish are basically going to be points, and I can't wait to check out what comes inside. So first things first, let's pop that off. See here. Ooh, look at that. Love all the colors. Look at the inside of the top of the box. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. It's just amazing artwork. Wow, the quality of the paper, by the way, is very nice. Wow. And the illustrations are done by Vincent Dutrait. It is just beautiful. Okay, so we got a lot of parts in here. This is a guide that comes on the sticks to teach you how to build, I'm guessing, your player platform. Okay, after you build this, you have to move it. Make sure you grab all 3 of the mid platforms, or else that'll be very infuriating for you. Oh. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so that was part of the box management. That's really cool that it comes with that management system in there. There are little markers in here to let you know where things are supposed to be to make it kind of easier for it to be, I guess, organized. Yeah, see? So now we have a compartment here for this piece, these pieces. They're all organized as best they can with this little inbox organizer. That was really cool. You don't have to worry about moving this around at all. That's dope. I like that a lot, that they give you a built-in kind of organizer you build yourself. Fits the box perfectly. Unlike those vacuum seal ones that like one size fits all that never fit everything. That's really cool. And then when you open the box up, everything's organized. That's awesome. Because you do have quite a bit of punch tiles to work with. Some people love punch tiles, some people hate them. But yeah, you've got so many. So you got indicators here telling you which ones go which. Interesting. Okay, whew, that took a long time to punch out all those pieces, but that's really cool. Okay, so the way game setup works is everyone receives a hotspot tile. Which are these tiles here. These tiles help indicate how many tiles you move from the game as well, so it's actually really helpful and handy. You can see here, if you're playing with 4 players, you take one of the coral tile pieces out. If you're playing with 3, take 18, 35 if playing with 2, and if you're solo playing, you take out 19 of the coral pieces, which is really helpful. They kind of put that all in one place for you. Then you do have 72 animal tiles and large animal tiles, ecosystem tiles, and a snail token. So the way this works, everyone gets one that's playing. Say 4 people are playing, so we only take one of the tiles out. So it goes through the ecological tiles. Just to pick up the and each one of them is numbered on the bottom. So you're supposed to take numbers 1 through 6. So when you can use these for the advanced variants, otherwise they go back in the box. So 1 through 6 is your primary. Now we take the animal pieces. If you are playing a game with 2 to 3 players, you will be removing the ones that have the red tail icon on them. Those are, there's only one per type, and it kind of helps reduce the points a little bit. You're going to organize them in their groupings by their size. Put those aside. Each player will have one of their heat pieces. And then you're going to take out the animal tokens, and you're going to place them in order on the ecological ones. Then you're going to take out one additional piece of coral than there are in the players in the game. You're going to place them down with a little room between them. So we're placing down 5. Then one player will get assigned the snail, which is the first player token. During the gameplay, you're going to pick a reef to add to your setup. As long as it touches a connecting reef, you'll be fine to be able to place an item down on it. Once you add on the reef, you'll be able to build more reefs later. Everyone only puts 1 tile down per round, and the next player at the next start of the market is going to build up the market again. The player that goes first gets to pick the reef they want more than anyone else. They get to go around and around and around. You only get fish to your reef if they're perfect hexagons. So, for instance, if I was to place this one down, I would now be able to take the crab and add it to my reef. Now, if I was to place these, this is not a perfect hexagon, so it won't pull in an animal. What it will do, however, is it will cause a reef. If there is an animal that is adjacent to that reef, I will get points for it being adjacent to it in the gameplay. As you're going around, you're building up your reefs. Your goal is, of course, to try to, in your plants, your goal is to try to get enough of the items to build up and create clusters of fish. If you are able to successfully create clusters of fish, you are then able to attract specific bigger fish. Once this happens, once you've placed it and you've created a cluster, you can then place, and you get to choose whichever point is highest in the box of that grouping, and you get to add it, and you get to choose between the two, depending on whether you like the eel or you like the barracuda, and then you can place it on top of your fish. You have attracted that larger fish to come and eat those smaller fish in your diversity. But it has to be different items. It can't be the same color. They won't actually work. As you're building up and attempting to create your reef, you will be slowly but surely attracting more and more and building up and trying to make more and more reefs to add to your collection. The more that you add, the better the chance you have at attracting in more fish. The more fish you have, the more points you can earn. And there are some reasons to build yourself some reefs instead of building yourself the specific type of plant attraction. One, it's all about what you get. If you don't get the tokens you need, then you can't do what you want. It's just the best you can. After the game is all over, you'll add up the points that you have on the board. And you actually have a really nice little tracker here for that. That'll kind of go through it. This is the players. Then you add up the points for the fish. So I have that's 5 points right there for the barracuda. Boom, right there. Then you have the next one where you take the barracuda off. You add up all the points for your fish on there. So this would basically be 3, 2, 3. So we're looking at a total of 8 points right there. So 5, 8. Then you look at your reefs. Do you have any reefs that are attached to a fish? You got your 3 right there. So then that would be an additional 3 points because that one's touching a reef. You put the 3 points right there. Then you check to see if you have any additional points that could be based on it. So for instance, the number 2 one, for each barracuda or eel you have, score 2 points for every native small animal you have to that one. I don't have any of the yellowfish, so I don't get any extra points there. Then with regards to the first one, though, however, it's different. That one right there is the local coral, local global. There are 2 types of ecosystems, local and global. So for instance, these fish are global while these are local to their little specific native habitats. So for everyone that's next to this one, I'm going to get a point. So that right there would be 2 points right there. So you put 2 points there. Like I said, we got nothing for this one. This one here for every of that fish. This is this one here. This one. So of course we didn't have any of those down there. So we just be limited to the points that we have. The 5. Then we have the 8. So it's 13. Plus the additional 3. So 6. The additional 2. So 18, and we have 18 points total. You compare all the other point totals of all the players play with the highest points win. There are different ecosystem rules, specifically here, more global options, and so on and so forth, that can get you more points and more benefits as a direct result of that, which it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of really nice options to this game, and I do love how well organized the boxes. The box is very, very well organized. It's super cool how you can just kind of slide those in there at the end. And I do like a game that has multiple ways it can be played. So the fact that you can play this game differently and upgrade it and create the difficulty is a very big plus for longevity of a game. Well, hopefully you guys found this one interesting. It did just come out, so there are a lot of really cool and interesting videos out there talking about this game as well. And this game just did come out, so hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys pick it up from OP Games. Really good one, and we will see you guys next time.